Inboard versus outboard clutch comparison. There's a few people that get into a heated debate or downright nasty argument over an inboard and an outboard clutch. They say there's benefits to both. Well, that little Pullin Pro is an outboard clutch, and the Domar is an inboard clutch. So I'm going to kind of go over some of the pros that I think I might know, and you can tell me when I'm wrong. One of the biggest things is handling, or that's one of the biggest arguments. An outboard clutch is supposed to handle just far superiorly to an inboard clutch. Well, here's a little video to kind of show how they're running. And with this, I'm not actually limiting or anything. This is the only time when an outboard clutch can possibly be a little better handling, going from your side to side motion because of the centrifugal force. However, I didn't notice much of any huge improvements. Next, one of the biggest things I look for is chip clearing. And granted, this is not a fair comparison. We're talking a professional saw to a homeowner saw. But this is just what I have at hand. So if you want to complain, hey, go right ahead. Tell me about it down below. But anyways, with the clutch and the brake being right there, it limits how much clearance there is for chip removal and shedding or the noodles and stuff out. The outboard clutch, you can see, has a ton more clearance in there, which makes it a lot easier for chip clearing. Another thing is you can already notice how much easier it is to clean in there, how cleaner it is. It's just, to me, a much smarter design than this here. You have all kinds of nooks and crannies for chips and grime and stuff to just stay around. And just reiterating it from the front, you can see just how clear that is. It's hard because it gets dark, but just straight on back through and underneath. Versus in here, you can see it already has places where the clutch and the brake and everything have to sit, as well as below how much more restricted it is. And in your average cross-cutting, it's not really that big of a deal. However, if you go to cut a log in half or something the other way, this will clog up really quick. Look at that nice little Husqvarna stamp on there. Some of the best of their 50cc class there. Just kidding.